Hello everyone, this is Super Dimensional Bun. Today I'm reviewing Bandai's HGUC GM Cannon II from the OAV series Gundam 0083. This kit was released in Japan in 2011 and currently retails for 1,400 yen. Now, this kit obviously features a thick Chobum armor. I guess it compensates for its mobility issues, even though it has Verners all over the place. But yeah, it's a backup unit for Gundam 00. No, it's GP01. Let's go ahead and start with the review. So of course you got the two beam cannons on top of his shoulders. I mean, that's the name GM Cannon. The armor was inspired by the Gundam NT1 or Alex from the series Gundam 0080. Oh, sorry. Yeah, that's right. And has a lot of design features that were imported from that series. Okay, see a lot of details in this kit. Part of the appeal there. One thing to know is this kit, the armor was really actually a darker green color painted because I didn't think it was right. Anyway, there you go. Let's go ahead and start with the articulation. So of course you got two cannons on top. They have a polycap piece inside, so it gives it a good firm feel when you turn the move the cannons. Okay, and of course when the cannons are down, the head doesn't have a whole lot of motion, but even with the cannons up, still doesn't have well, it does, but not a whole lot more. It's connected by a polycap ball joint. Okay, and you got the arms. Let's take it back a little. You got rotation on the bicep, and you've got about, I don't know how many degrees. It's almost 180. And then let's see how far out the arms can go. Not bad. Almost completely horizontal. Okay, now the waist. Not too much rotation there. Let's try to see it from better up at this angle. Oh, well. They're not bad. You just gotta lift it up a little bit, of course. Okay, side skirt armors. Not that far. Splits, not so far. They still have the in 2011. I guess they still use the ball joints for the hips. Okay, so that's as far as it can split, and that's how far the arms can go up. Skirt armor. Front 90 degrees, so the legs can go up pretty far. And of course the rear skirt armor does it. Oh, it does. Haha, I forgot about that. So bend this guy back just a little bit more. Not bad. Alright, now as for the knee, 90 degrees. Now you don't expect this guy to do too many dynamic poses. It's, after all, a big support unit, not meant for close combat, or too close combat, let's say. Okay, foot goes up that far. Let's move the armor a little bit, and that far back. And that's about it. Little details on the feet. Anyway, and of course you got the peg, place where you could put the action base. Alright, so much for articulation. Now let's go ahead and look at the accessories that come with this kit. So you got the standard GM shield. It's just like the ones they give with the GMs, with the GMs that are with the Gundam 0080 series. It's whatever these things are, colored shield. There's a peg for it. One thing that's, I guess, different is that this piece, the connector piece, slides on to this round peg. Like so, and it connects on the back of the forearms. Right there, or right there. There's no polycaps in this connector piece, so it just sticks in by friction, and of course, like I usually say, don't pop it in and take it out too much, or else it'll wear down the piece. Alright. Then of course you got the machine gun. I don't think it's a beam rifle. It comes with a hand that's bent slightly to the side. So go ahead and take this hand out. Okay. Pop this one in with the rifle, and you'll see why. So the arm's too chubby to really accommodate the rifle in a regular hand, so that's part of the reason why it's on a hand that bends outward. Okay. So there you go. Let's see. So I don't know if you noticed, but the left hand has a beam saber, the left arm. Let's take this out. There's only one beam saber for this kit, but Bandai reused the beam sabers that molds that they used for the Seed series. And the kit came with two of these, so that's kind of nice. Now, I always had a little trouble popping out this beam saber, so you gotta take out that arm piece and get this guy out of here. I might need a knife for that. Anyways, I think you guys get the idea. Come on out. Basically, there's a little tab up here that holds the beam saber really tight, as you can tell. Oh well. Yeah, so let's forget about that for now. And it fits into an extra hand that I give. So it's a regular hand with a hole for a beam saber. So this kit also comes with another pair of hands, open palms, for left and right, and a little holder. I mean, this was molded within the sprue. It's meant to hold extra hands. And a lot of kits around this time, in the early 2010s, did do this. Here's the original color of the kit, by the way. See, it's a darker forest green. And there's a lot of little extra pieces here. So Bandai reused some of the sprues from their, I guess, not Titans, Titan Test Team, and Quell GM. So yeah, you're gonna get a lot of those same pieces, but they're just leftovers. So these are like covers for the knees and whatnot. I kept these things mainly because I figured I can use them for other kits. So it's kind of nice to have all these little spare parts. Alright, so let's go ahead and do a little quick comparison. So here is the kit that originally inspired this thing. The Gundam NT1 or Alex with Chobham armor on. So you can definitely see the similarities. The skirt armor looks close, shoulders, just, well, that's about it. Overall bulkiness of this kit. Kind of, yeah, kind of, you know, this takes a lot of ideas from this one. Alright, and just for comparison's sake, here's GP01. More guys. Alright. So obviously the height's slightly smaller than GP01, but it's pretty much on par with the NT1. So, pros and cons of the kit. Well, kind cons first, of course. I didn't think the color was right. It was too dark for my opinion, and the problem with dark sprues, and when you cut them off, dark plastic, when you cut off the sprue, sometimes it leaves really bad flash marks. So part of my motivation for painting this thing was to cover up those flash marks. But you know, if you guys can live with it, that's great. It's still a nice color, but a lighter color does bring out, you know, the details a little more. Let's see. Other than painting, I mean, the only other problem I had was these things, the gray parts on the feet. There was a real pain to paint. But yeah, I mean, I see no other problems other than that. The hand's a little funky, you know, because it bends outward, but that's supposed to compensate for the girth of its arms. But it's a great kit. I really enjoyed building this thing. It didn't even take me that long. I don't know why. I plowed right through it, painting and all. It's a great design. I believe it was also designed by HGUC Cannon II, if that's how you pronounce his name. Yeah, great accessory for your Gundam 0083 kits. I love the design. I mean, I can't say it was one of my favorites, but I mean, a lot of the mechs from that series I think are really cool. But yeah, I mean, 1,400 yen. You get a nice chubby little kit. It's different than a regular Gundam. Yeah, I mean, if you want something a little different from the norm, something that can look like it can take a beating and keep going, and yeah, this is definitely a kit for you. It's a great complementary kit for a GP01, or the FB version of this, and pretty much any other Fetty kit. So anyway, there you go. Hope you enjoyed this review. Tune in again next time, and I'll see you then.